Yo, what's your for? Yo, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's been a long time. Me about life. This is legit showbiz. And baby kitu ebi or ha. If I say yen discuss it. It's about issue be I was social media, so talking about parliamentary, member, your friend A plus. I think that recently the Attorney General in the person, the learned Attorney General in the person of Dominic Ayini, Obebe Ma press briefing or press statement about scandals be a happen ewo or minimum. Now Kwame A plus came and dare him and started insulting him. I think that I said Obia I shock kakra because Obia name the reason why here Kwame A plus Obe make his allegations no. But on a very serious note, if it is true, say the Attorney General aye BB efa corruption ho na say then he needs to be investigated. And no doubt about that. Because I know Attorney General in the person of Dominic Ayini or very high integrity, like he has hold so many positions in government. Definitely, the Attorney General, IABB, I think say he needs to be held, accountable, and we all support that. On the flip side of it, if A plus, who has been elected by his people, Nase office or BB against the Attorney General, I think say Kwame A plus needs to come clear. Kwame A plus needs to come and speak to the Ghanaian public and speak to the people who voted him into that position. I think that Kwame A plus on several occasions, like I said, he was on the street, so he's sending the street attitude or the street character into parliament. But I say Kwame A plus, what you say is the people who voted you to become an MP. And to say nimpa no vote you and yet on your personal gain or you have to go to parliament and fight for your people. I think, is it Gomoa Central or so? And you coming out to accuse the high learned Attorney General in the person of Dominic Ayini about bribery issue, you should be able to, substantiate. You should be able to let people know that you have to bring evidence. I think that now Ghana for they are just fed up with Jandam and Dada media No. Once you accuse a person, there's a need for you to come with the evidence. Very simple. And the Attorney General came and dare you say also will be fun make a press conference, and the press conference for evidence for more send him to court. Say or you're guilty of it now, whatever the president will do, we shall all see. But for you come and say you dare him and without providing any evidence, I think it's totally wrong. And Kwame Plus, you have to understand, you have to learn about what is called emotional intelligence. You have to be diplomatic. You have to know when to speak. When you're on the street or when you are at UTV, you speak anyhow. No, now you are with lawmakers. You are people who have learned the law. We are with people who understand how governance is done. They debate about issue, not just about debate or yelling. No, they do what is called critical thinking or critical analysis. And you know, A plus, sa tetenyoma no na wuti mu say no. Attorney General came to tell you, say, Obi Emano is it campaign fund. Obi man pick up, which is I think say in the person of Dr. Sledge. Yeah, I think the name is Sledge. And Obi say ni onye bonida no onto bo emo ba no. Why MP ben no ho a Obi enye donation man campaign. Even NPP, the new NPP, even NDC, most of the businesses, Dr. Otenmoni are doing now, they donate vehicles at the moment for more campaign. You can ask one to me. And you know, a campaign in Ghana, no, because you are doing it solely, like one person a warrior, and yes, in the US, people donate into your campaign. You know, students, Obia, all the population, Obia donate Abia $5, $10, $25, $50, near there. And you know, it helps you say Obama or campaign. But in Ghana, no, when you are doing a campaign, it's your own money. And you know, with gift there, Obiajibi. But if you have something against the Attorney General now, come out and say it. On him, don't be emotional. Because we are part of the 275 people that have been selected by the Ghanaian populace. Sekotra, you know, Emrashe Bedjem, na nyoma ese edi progress in poncho be more. You don't have to come and just accuse. The same person you came out to say, oh, Ahmed Swali, winning back no the other day. If you know, why don't you bring the evidence? Why don't you do a press conference? Why I didn't think that one for evidence ember out? Because we are loud person. You speak, you know how to speak. I didn't think that one for ember. But for the Attorney General to dare you say the NSS, you know, scandal, no, you know something about it. That's what the Attorney General came, and that's what the Attorney General dare you. So come out and tell the Ghanaian people, what do you know about the NSS? How can a country, GDP no, enya papa, inflation was so, job a problem, people are not getting job, and Kofako school, they finish college, they can't even get a job. Then, a Juma, students, every year school, Omakwe National Service, I am Omuska Kakrano. They put ghost name of 81,000 people. I mean, just as a logic person, may say, you know, you put 81,000 people as ghost names and you took all those money. Why don't you talk about that? Why are you against the Attorney General? And come here, plus, one thing that also you have to understand it, you are an independent candidate. An independent candidate, no, the truth of the matter is, if the NDC does not accept you, or the MPP does not accept you, that's all you are waste. Because the Ukasa Enko baby. And I think that the NDC, the number of MPs or more no, on betuma pass any law bia and I say any article bia about and I say any constitutional instrument be about anything that they need to be voted on. No, they have the majority. And no shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem. And you say you are siding with the NDC, but at the same time, you are attacking the NDC, then what is the point? What is the point of joining the NDC? I mean, you are not there for your personal gain. I think my advice to the NDC is Kwame A Plus needs to be kicked out from the NDC. Kwame A Plus shouldn't be part of the NDC. Kwame A Plus can be an independent person and stand on his own, or he can join the minority in parliament, because the way Kwame A Plus and if he say on you're ready to be an MP. Kwame A Plus is not ready to be an MP. When you formed the TPP party, no, the same thing. It was for your personal gain, because I remember vividly you make comments saying, "Semu gada nimpa no na when there's an election now, mono you go and see a political party and tell you say this is what we want you to do for us so that we vote for you." Do you think all the people now they were galvanizing? Do you think that they all agree with your principle? And I said they will all agree with a specific party. Wo no fi say one no open na. Yade will call a former president in the person of Honorable Nana Akufo-Addo. Although koko share baby petroleum hono, is it gas or petroleum hono? Edeba na oye wo ho. Ede na wo ye wo ho abronya baba expose no. Abronya came to expose you because nyoma na woji hono petrol na woji every week no. It was insane. It's Abronya Bekai, no, they fire it from there, and once they fire from there, no, then you started attacking Nana Akufo-Addo. We all know that Nana Akufo-Addo, Nasadi is all year as a president, you know, one year but you always attacking Nana Akufo-Addo. It was because say nyena wo ye no na enye. Don't you think say who as a person, you know, you should have been investigated? Say nye Abronya be lebu against you, no, true, and I say true. Oh, nimpa yewa may nye na nyachum na obi take years edia build ni reputation to be whoever he is, to become an attorney general. You just come to insult him. And look at what you said. Stupid old fool. This is what Kwame A Plus posted on his Facebook platform, and I screenshot it. He has since deleted it though, but the point is, people have the screenshot already. I'll say, stupid old fool. I will reset your brain, stupid man. How can an MP who is a critical thinker, who is a critical analyst, who is diplomatic, just come and insult an attorney general? Is it kind of part of hatred? Is it because you hate him? And I said, what is the point? What is the point? I think say Ghana Koswa is wrong. In the Kwame Plus, you need to learn. Ukotran UTV, UTV net parliament. Parliament is different. People are not joking. Omako school, almost nyadie. Inti sa sembe don so mo ka. Almost share the merit and the demerit. No man make it on decision. You cannot go and force yourself and join NDC, and the same person begins to attack them when they are doing the job that they're supposed to do. What did the Attorney General do? And conform with this, and based on evidence, what kind of, or say, yeah, the Omoko court, until proven guilty, no, they are innocent until proven guilty. And that's exactly what he's doing. And NSS scandal, no, say on Wabeka, okay, on for evidence, number, on for Monko court, and no, Edubuahin issue, a buy, you know. Just imagine, Signal Bureau issue, no, and I mean, so what how the Attorney General presented himself, and I don't think the Attorney General will lie to the people of Ghana. He's a high-landed person. He's been in office for so many years. He knows what he's doing. And he has been tasked to do a job. And you can't live in a country, one person would take like millions of dollars. And the average people in the country, they cannot even feed themselves. The market women, look at the markets in Ghana. Oko Kejetia, Oko Mokola is an eyesore. It's so sad. Think about all those things. You are not thinking about sir, but you are attacking the person who is trying to bring people into justice. And for him coming to say it doesn't mean say it is been concluded. Say Omodisika. No, they have to prove it at the court. And to Kwame A Plus, what is your problem? Why did you then deleted the post? I mean, what you did is childish. You can't be an MP and say, I will take the street to parliament. No, no, they are high-learned people. And when they are doing contribution, when they are presenting themselves, you could see say they are high-learned people. You can never outwit your master. You can never outwit someone who knows better than you. You can never outwit someone who was there before you. You need to learn. I think say enkofoni kwame A+ ekasa no mutunofo. Sa street life sa kasa phone enkofo ti wo mu bia omo no kasa no umfasa nko bebi a ye hyemra. I mean internal say wonnim nyansampo ana oni adwen kwampa hwe US Senate and as a House of Representatives. So issue but to us or more can look at the way they talk about it. Look at the way they debate about it. Look at the press secretary. So kasa enti DNA atemdidie how many plus? You think say bia what is who ye no mayo minim kakabensem ameswali minim nyoku no minim no, why don't you bring the evidence? All what Ghanaians are asking you is the evidence. And the learned Attorney General is also daring you send ya will be an fabra. One kasa wonji campaign scanner kind of correct. Time I went to UTV, I was who year road, who year dear more crum for no. One kasa no ejuma ben away. And how much salary do you take? How much does UTV pays you? And if there are any projects away or what, there are people behind who are supporting you. Is it a crime? What say? Or quack or Jessica, they are bribe for evidence no wahiva. Evidence no wahiva. Why in the car? So when him so be in the car, why don't you bring the person's name out? Why don't you bring the evidence out? This is just hearsay. Yes, say. Kwame Plus, you need to learn. Say you grab a parliament, we can do better than you. Parliament, we can do better than you because when we think like Kwame Nkrumah and we fight like our adopted father, former president Jelly John Rawlings. That is how we are embodied. And it's our street as some walking car street as my listen, stop it. Now you just be a one-term MP. People are watching you. Look at social media, look at how everybody, like people, even both MPP and NDC, look at how people are speaking about you. Being an MP doesn't mean say you are more intelligent than Ghana foreign. I mean, there are Ghanaians who are highly intelligent. Ghana for who be more year or masters, a be more PhD. It's just a minimum year thing until they don't have a job. It's just an opportunity. Say be a try UTV people go for the moon. And maybe I was yes TPP. We know now organizing and also no and go for the nimu into no doesn't mean say it's because of your smartness or your intelligence. And edo could do a honor. It's never about that. You have to reason, you have to think. They voted you. They voted you to be an MP. For what reason? Say you fight for them. And you're not very road there, but at least no, wait me there. Wait me do one shame. Oh, you kind of want to say, and yet can the government help us in a way? You can lobby. Your job is to lobby for them. And now obey table motions. Any idea? But once the ones I mean, 2 times my ones, parliament I walk asano. Okasakra put now they were obo break or training there. They what you say? You are now learning, and to take your time and learn. Quickly, let's talk about Afenyo Markins. Afenyo Markins obey a demonstration. Whatever there because the Chief Justice, has been suspended. But based on the constitution of the land, and then the guide obi a war mine the president has the right to suspend the Chief Justice. In the first place, and then started say, and for people petition the president say a Chief Justice ni be all emwa or minor. It does not help the judiciary. Wo one me yenimbi. how she empanels judges or cases. Obi or cases no di case a yetumi kwa switch no change no ne ade ne nyina no eka ho bi. But president no, I mean, Mama is one of the cool, calm and collected, president yenyan wo mind mu. Them or receive petition no ono hwemu ekenkan hu say okay, there are merits ewom. Na merit woman doesn't mean say ni nipa na kan no kure. Enti ne so ye say or forwarded ma a chief justice. He's supposed to give the chief justice 7 days not on fan respondo. But Mama, as a person as he is, no many baby cry no on man 10 good days so that she will have ample time with her lawyers to think about it and respond. She responded, and once she responded, no, as Article 146 ekano or no ensakano or the Council of State. They also deliberated on the petition and the response, and they feel say there's a prima facie that has been established. And decide the movie say a be a bibi woman kofonika ebe no kre a be a bibi woman kofonika enya no kre, but yenyinan kran mo tutu nkran and you can't be a leader whilst you are being investigated, until you have to step back and allow someone to take that position temporary. Send your deal with issue no. In the final conclusion, some of Shena say be Bonnie be anuma. She comes back and take her position. So when be woman na say wono umma attention ye pepper ye ekro ye anano kredi enkoso a, then esa wugina nchen no bi beye. There's nothing wrong with it. That's number one. Number two, Ghana Bar Association, they were talking in previous government, in Kwame Nkrumah's government, the same Bar Association, Ghana Bar Association came after Kwame Nkrumah. In Lawrence government, the same Bar Association, they came, even drafting the constitution in Krampono, they weren't part of it. And Ghana Bar Association is more or less becoming like a political party, or they are kind of affiliated, or they are drifting into one side of the two big political parties in Ghana, and that's not fair. What they are not doing, President Kufuor appointed one of the Supreme Court judges. Current president of the Republic of Ghana, in the person of President Dramani Mahama, appointed one Supreme Court justice, Supreme Court judge, right? Then Nana Akufo-Addo came and appointed 10 of the Supreme Court justices. 10. So basically now we have 12 justices. But if one president has been able to appoint 10 of the 12, do you think say omudi mra emra ebeko so yana? That is where the problem lies. And mama no yeah and say just one nominate 7 appeal court judges, and as a selected on your no appointment no is after some babe ko na ya veti omo ansana enti nyese utire mu a na etu in accordance with the constitution. The country is being reset. So President Mama appointing 7 selecting or nominating 7 appeal court judges to be considered to be part of the Supreme Court, there's nothing wrong with it. Think about it. There is nothing wrong with it. And I think say party politics need to change. Chairman Nana Akufo-Addo appointed 10 people. Even getting to the end of Nana Akufo-Addo term no Krampono, he was about to appoint 4 people. 4 more Supreme Court judges, and I know nobody was talking about it. And after the markings, you are talking about demonstration about Galamsey, demonstration about the Chief Justice. Why don't you use the same energy after the markings as minority leader? After the markings, you could use the same energy to talk about the NSS scandal. You should talk about the National Signal Bureau issued one person embezzled millions of dollars. Obi a company, the same company's name as the country's company's name. The money was being siphoned or being transferred from one bank account to his and the wife bank accounts. Why don't you channel your energy into that by you're talking about demonstration? Gold board. See, a gold board now. Very simple. Gold board, which I say, like Ghana to mean track it, the gold na omunyano. And Ghana, no, you need foreign currency because the businessmen and women in the country, when they are importing goods from other countries now, they need the hard currency, which is the dollar, and Ghana don't have it because most of the people when they send the goods to their various countries now, the money and send back, they leave the money there, and whatever they buy here, they do it in the local currency. Not just say currency who abeding, it will always be there's what is called depreciation, and the mark currency echo esro. The Santino, the gold board, or man say only licenses be a gold be our person won't turn we be your baby, you have to sell it to the gold board. So idea way I'm telling you say and yet Ghana president on the buy. This is the idea of the Burkina Faso president in the person of Ibrahim Traore. It was his idea and on the buy or you on the chrome and a Ghana so your man penny on any final. On someone said, no, it's a very good idea. And now what happens is say, I guess 7 big gold companies now Ghana or more to gold or Ghana they'll always have to sell almost about 30% to government, which is the gold board. The gold board in turn give it to Bank of Ghana. Now Bank of Ghana, they are not going to sell the gold, but they are going to keep it. They are going to keep the gold. Then the gold becomes our reserve. It's common logic. The gold become our reserve. I think it's good to say, though you can be in an opposition, but once there's an issue which is being deliberated, try to put it on a scale of preference, look at the advantage and disadvantage. Say, you just have to support it. It doesn't mean say when you are in opposition everything like the government say you are against it. No, it doesn't work that way. Now look at it. You could say even now the dollar rate is dropping. Now before the dollar went all the way up to 17, now it's dropping, now it's 16, now it's dropping, now it's almost 14.2. The dollar rate now. And imagine say foreigners Ghanaian businessmen they have the money they've registered and a gold doing they sell to gold board. Gold board buys it, and if you also want to buy and send it to different countries, you come to gold board so that it can be you bet me data as gold are in gold do those and the do those saying a co abonting. And no. I think say the gold board idea say one fine politics now who a very good idea. Okay. And talking about the thank you tour now MPP Econo. I think that thank you tour is just to say thank you to the people who voted for you, regardless say when we need, but some of the MPs we need. Thank you tour is to express gratitude to a year or more vote tomorrow. But now the thank you tour the posture of like Obia or Kasebia is unbelievable. Talking about the flag bearer of the MPP, Mahmoud Baumia, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, whom I respect so much. The way be Kasa, Akase, and my constituency, me vote a minya, as Nubio Christian, it's not necessary. I bring about Kasa, no Abekasa, your posture, ye bufu, near the way you see Kasano, and the may lose and who here. Can I Japan about Kasa? Like I say, say nye politics you couldn't even come to my house or you couldn't even talk to me. Who born dog? it's not necessary. And penny say, if it's some go any hata, sir, whatever is going on, no, this should have been an indoor issue. So family, any dispute, ewo mumu, se ebufuoba family moa, omunja bonten enkuntokao. They go indoors, and as they go indoors, no, they deliberate on those issues, no, and they find solution to it. Because a year Professor Mike reported by, no, according to the MPP executive, no, they are not going to share it to the public. So if you are not sharing to the public, let's all or as a thank you tour, then you are still speaking on the report now. Then who are you lying to? Is it the Ghanaian populace or what? And you know, I think that they should also really, you know, think about it. Former EC chair in the person of Mrs. Charlotte Osei, you know, has been appointed as one of the board directors of Ghana Gas. If you say her position is very low for her, but it's not about that. It's about country faith. It's about you trying to serve a year or country. President John Dramani Mahama pledges to donate 6 months of his salary to the Ghana Medical Trust Fund. You can say, Mama Care. To say Obama Care. I'm not talking about Obama Care. I'm talking about Mama Care. I mean, when you look at the initiatives, President Mama Odebana, whoever says, you know, the former administration for 8 good years, no, even so, we share the formation of the Mpenifua or Mubedi or mine Nimuna. It's been blended with the young and the old. You know, blend with the young and the old. And Ashanti regional minister say now, I mean, he's doing amazing, incredible, you know, he's vibing with the young one, and you could see the energy. We can try as much as we can to find the positive side of it. Galamsey, friend is saying, I mean, all what you did, you went to the first half to do, no, it's just, I mean, number one, you are not a military person, and what could share, a friend saying, bulletproof or fragmentation jacket, any idea, or share academic, but that is not the point. How do you expect a government, or buy power 3 months to 4 months? Say, Bibiana, you used to 8 years, they say, no, only use a twinkle of an eye, non-fan fictional. It takes time. And you are talking about, say, if I say, there was an LI, you know, legislative instruments, say, a council fee, but they are doing amendment, you know. What is the meaning of amendment? We do amendment. So if we say, BB, so if we say, you do amendment to do that correction. Oh, and your brofua obeka and then ye gidigidia obeye ayen to wasie. You see the tortoise, right? I bought it there. Se winning a kumrika ubedu ho ebe take it 2 days or no be do ho. Yen to your bossy, not nim dear any adrenia wono, yen from wa, yen fa enya de and build it on mine. Oh, and see. Kakra yebe count, but in a subsequent way, no, yebe small analysis. Na, you know, as a concerned person, no, we also add our input. Thank you so much.